Alexis today, I asked her to share with us, and we're actually just going to have one share today because Alexis is going to show us something interesting that she did. And what she did when we met together is she had a blank book like this. It didn't have any writing on it. And she thought about what every page would show before she wrote it down. She planned it out in her brain. She imagined this page will tell this and this page will tell this. And then she went back to her seat and she began drawing the pictures to match the different pages. So Alexis, will you just hold up your cover here? And let's you and I point to it together, to the words.
Alexis,
Just
got a
loose tooth. And if you
By
look
Alexis.
at by Alexis and tell them about the picture on the front.
I got my first loose tooth while I was playing video games at my aunt's house. I kept on wiggling it. Well, at least that's how it works. And that's
Now, she just said something. Can I see your book for a sec? She just said something smart. She said, it doesn't have any words yet. But what she did is today she was the kind of writer who did her pictures first. And remember she told us how she was at her aunt's house playing video games? Yeah. Look at that. There she is. There's the video games. And then she told us the second page said, I kept wiggling it. And here she is. You might want to make your hand wiggle the tooth. You could
this is the tooth.
Oh my gosh, here it is. Oh, it's huge. Look at it. She's wiggling this huge tooth. And then on her last page, she's going to tell.
And it almost came out while I was riding home.
So she's going to tell about riding home, how it almost came out. And you can see that in Alexis's book, every page, when we write books, every page is about the same thing. And Alexis did, even her cover, show all those teeth. Even her cover had teeth. Now, before we go back to our seats, I have a question for you. If you were a writer today who really wrote a little more than you usually do, raise your hand. Curious to see who tried that. So some of you did try that. Some of you tried to write a little more than you usually do. Where are you, Anthony? Or Sean? I'm sorry, Sean. You usually write about how much on each page, you said? You told me that you usually write about one sentence on each page. And today, what did you try to do?
2 sentences.
Today you pushed yourself to try to write 2 sentences. And that's what writers do. We're always saying, I'm going to try and do a little more. I'm going to try and do a little more. So you may bring your folders back, and I want to thank you. All the teachers, we thank you for letting us come because we learn from you. We learn from the smart writing that you did today. So thanks so much for letting us be your visitors. It was great to meet you. Happy writing.